game, baby.
I went into the two colonels expecting a short and fun little romp through the metro. Instead, I was greeted with a tense and unpleasant atmosphere dripping with goop and creepy crawlies. I traversed nasty infested tunnels and made my way back home. A home where Colonel Kolebnikov's son Kirill awaits his return. You're playing a father, most importantly, and you see the fall of the Novosibirsk metro, a civil war brought on by higher powers playing both sides like a fiddle. Simultaneously, you're seeing Colonel Miller's journey to that very location in search of a map that can lead to a cure for Anna connecting to the main game story. I'm not here to give you a play-by-play, but to highlight the beautiful story of two fathers, a short and utterly sweet story. One that in the beginning I never would have suspected, to make me cry by the end. Slava is what many refer to the colonel as, a name that means honor or glory in Russian. Slava fought a perilous battle to reach his goal. He taught his son to put trust in those above us who make decisions for our betterment. His own naivety made him believe the great lie, because he believed it was necessary for their survival. In the end, he learned it was for nothing. The last lesson he taught Kirill was that if you're being fooled, it's never for your own good. Before Slava met his end, where Miller would later find the means to save his daughter, he left Kirill with a final, I love you. A sign of things to come, sadly.
That's all, Pine. I'm going offline.
Roger that, Elder. Over and out.
Pine, come in. Over.
Pioneer, over.
I love you, son. A whole lot.
I love you too, Dad.
Colonel Kolebnikov would barely survive an encounter with a blind one, and in the scuffle his vial of green stuff breaks and dooms him to a death, holding on to hope in his arms and telling his son he will be okay, he just needs to rest.
Kirill, I'm coming back. I just need a tiny bit of rest. I'm just so tired.
He stood true to his name, and he went out a true hero and a true father. It really hit home with me, and similarly to my experience with Assassin's Creed Origins, it really shines a light on fathers and the sacrifices they have to make for better or worse, and the flaw that is being human, because to be human is to err. These stories hit me so much harder now that I'm a father. It scares me to think about a scenario such as that, though I know I'd do anything for my son. I'd walk through the fires of hell and fight to the very end for that little guy. I'd do anything to protect him, make sure he gets to live an even better life than myself. Thank you, 4A Games, and all the mothers and fathers that fight for their families' freedoms every day. I appreciate your sacrifices. I think we all need to appreciate our family and our fathers and our mothers. I'd also like to give a big shout out to Metro's brother in the industry, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and congratulations on the release, GSC Game World. And I find it insanely impressive that these games get made at all, but especially in conditions like they have been through. Thank you to Medium and Osh, and thanks to all of you who subscribe and like what I do. I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Boy, was I mad at him. But then I took a closer look at the world and re-examined my life up to that point somewhat. Especially when I heard your story. I saw my past self in you, friend. We both served the great lie because we both made ourselves believe it was necessary. And if not for him, I would have ended up like you did. But now, my life has a real purpose for a change. All because I can finally look the truth in the eye. I think you understand. Thank you for the maps. Don't think it was all in vain. You saved us all. And Kirill, I'll give him this watch and make sure he gets out of this hellhole. You have my word. Well, it's time. Farewell, Colonel Klipnikov. Rest easy.